Hey guys, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited for today's video. I'm going to be doing my beauty secrets, aka what's in my makeup bag. And I'm really excited for today's video. This is just something really lighthearted, just simple, fun, just something to put on in the background, if you're cleaning the house or doing something. I love videos like these because it's just simple. It's just something that you can just put on and listen to, and it's just really easy breezy. So I'm gonna start with what's in my bag. This is a Barbie bag I got at the thrift store actually. I really love it. If you guys want to find like stuff like this, like go to thrift stores, you don't have to pay department store prices. You can always try to go to like a local thrift store, Goodwill, etc. And you can find really cool stuff, especially like sometimes the purses in like the kids section and everything, they have a lot of like Barbie like merchandise. So that's a really great spot that maybe people aren't aware of to find good Barbie stuff. So first off, I'd like to start off with skincare. I actually have a couple things out of my bag, but skincare I wanted to start off with. So I have really problematic skin. I get hyperpigmentation, freckles, acne scars, acne, you name it, super dark under eyes. I use a lot of face makeup to cover it. So yeah, and I really have found a lot of success with this product. It's the Garnier Green Labs Smoothing Milky Wash. And I really like it. It says for dehydrated skin, fine lines. I've been using it. It's like, I'd say 60%, 70% used. It's the product's maybe like an inch left. So I really love this, and I'll be buying this again. I've really noticed a difference in my skin when I use it versus when I don't. And next up is the Cetaphil Soothing Gel Cream. I really like this stuff. It's got a really interesting consistency to it. It's not like a typical lotion. I think this is for the body actually, but I like to put it on my face. It reminds me of Marilyn Monroe actually used Vaseline on her face to prep before she used foundation because it was like a nice thick like skin base, and it gave the makeup a really beautiful sheen. And this does that with your skin, and I think this is almost like a really great primer in a way for makeup because it's so tacky and like glue like. I really love this stuff too. And then let's see, what else do we have for skincare? So for taking off makeup, I really love these Neutrogena wipes. These are the all-in-one makeup removing cleansing wipes. They are a little bit pricey. Like I think it's $10 for a pack of 2 or maybe 12. So yeah, I don't use any other ones. I just really believe in these. I feel like they have a nice like oil that's in them that really helps break the makeup down. This actually works as a great makeup remover as well. And these two in tandem together are just chef's kiss. I just love them. So I know it's a little bit of money, but if you're conscientious with how many wipes you're using, I really think that this goes a long way and it's worth the price for it. I also like to keep in my bag, I just have like baby wipes, fragrance free. This is really great for like if you want to put your beauty blender on something, if you don't have like a case for it to sit in, and you don't want to have something that has makeup removing oils, you want to just use something that is just like a regular wet wipe. This is really great for like if you get foundation on your lips or things like that, and you want to just have something that doesn't have that makeup removing kind of quality to it, just a wet wipe. These are really good, especially for like cleaning your hands after doing your makeup and stuff, or while you're doing it even. And then I have this is the brand is called Cake, and I absolutely love this stuff. This is the Milkmaid hand cream, and it's candied oat cream, soothing and beautifying. And this just smells like Katy Perry Teenage Dream World Tour. It's just incredible. I love this stuff. My boyfriend actually picked this out. I don't usually splurge on hand creams. This one I think was like $8 or so. I usually just try to get like the cheaper stuff, but this actually really works really well. I wash my hands a lot, and I've tried pretty much all hand creams, like Working Hands. I've tried, of course, Cetaphil. I've tried just all different Neutrogena, all different kinds of brands, and I actually really like this. Usually something that's packaged is kind of that like girly, like pink tax kind of thing. I'm like, it's probably not going to work that well, but this has actually really saved my hands, and it smells incredible. It smells like cotton candy ice cream. It's milky, frothy cotton candy, just delicious. And you can just put it all over and it smells amazing. So I love this stuff. And that's it for skincare. I guess armpits are skin, but this is kind of a beauty hack, beauty secret of mine. I absolutely love the Gillette Clear Shield. It's for men, but this doesn't leave any like kind of marks on your clothing or anything. It's really great. And that's what I need in a deodorant. I need something that's gonna work. I need something that's not gonna transfer onto my clothes. I don't wanna have any of those like gross white lines or like white caked into my armpit. I just wanna have something that's invisible and works, and it literally is Clear Shield. So, and it says 72-hour sweat protection, and it's great. I would recommend if you do shave your armpits, I would say give it a couple, like maybe give it like 30 minutes after shaving or so, because it can burn a little bit. If you do just like have the skin like freshly shaved and then you put this directly on, it can burn. I'm okay with it. I don't really care. But like for somebody that has very sensitive skin like myself, I do know that like it can burn a little bit if the skin's already been like shaved and is a little bit more raw. So definitely keep that in mind. But if you haven't shaved, or if you don't shave, whatever it is, this is amazing. It's an amazing product. I really love it, and zero transfer. It doesn't get anything onto your clothes, not if it's a light color, dark color, anything. It's perfect. And it's in the men's section. So I guess the last, I have two more non-makeup things. So the next are hair bands. I absolutely love hair bands. I can't live without them. I always use one when I'm tying up my hair to put my extensions in. I'll tie it with a hairband. I always just need one of these around. I would say, even though the brand, this is like actually a brand that they sell at Walmart, I think it's best to get these from the dollar store. I haven't noticed a difference in like hair breakage or quality or anything. I think honestly, just get them from the dollar store. You get like a ton of them. This was $2.50. So I don't know. I just don't think it's worth buying the ones at Walmart that are like $8, $7 anymore. I really like these. They don't break on me, I think. And this is like the brand that they sell at Walmart too. I guess it's Scrunchy. I thought it was Scrunchy, but this says, I don't know how you say that word, but yeah, it's by Conair. So yeah, I really like it. And if you get like from the girls section, you can get like these little like gem ones that are really beautiful. So I really love those. So getting into, I have one more thing. Okay. And so this I don't usually splurge on actual perfume. I usually just get body sprays, and this stuff lasts forever. I absolutely love it. It's the Body Fantasies Cotton Candy. It's amazing. I always want to smell like Katy Perry. And I don't know, this is just incredible. This I've had literally for like over 2 months now. I have barely used any of it. It's long lasting. It's not super aggressive. Like the scent is really sweet. They have all different kinds. If you don't want to smell like more of the confectionery, if you want something more like musky or vanilla or things like that, or fresh, they have all different kinds of scents. I get mine from Walmart. Super inexpensive. It's not a perfume, it honestly does last, and I can smell it on my clothes and in my hair and skin and everything. It really does last, so I definitely recommend this. So getting into the actual makeup, so I keep my makeup in like a Ziploc bag, just because, it gets dirty and then you can kind of throw it away, and you don't want to get your actual makeup bag dirty. So the first thing is I have Wet n Wild Beauty Blender sponges. I really like these. This is the one I've been using For a while, I got a 2-pack of them. I also really like these little powder puffs, and this is by e.l.f. And it's a really nice dense one to get under the eyes and all over the face and everything. So this is a great alternative if you don't want to use brushes. I do use brushes, but I do really like to use these in tandem with it. Next up is a new product to me. It's the Wet n Wild Loose Setting Powder, and it's in the shade Soft Pink. And this was $10 Canadian for me. All of my prices are in Canadian, by the way, so it'll be cheaper if you're in the States. So yeah, this is the Wet n Wild Soft Pink, and I really like it. For me, I've noticed that it's not so much as like a highlighting powder because I like to do my makeup very light, very Memoirs of a Geisha, just like, you know, super classic, like Marie Antoinette almost. So because I like to do really like bright and white under eyes, when I use something like this that has a pigment, it actually kind of looks like a contour. So all of the face framing areas, like I do kind of like a 3. So the forehead, the cheekbone, and under the jaw, I use this, and it's not like a contour, it's just more like a skin color. So when you have your super bright highlights kind of under the cheek, under the eye, on the bridge of the nose, the chin, the cupid's bow, in the center of the forehead, all of that, I go in with my e.l.f. translucent. And if you use a lot of this, it has a white cast to it, which I personally like. It's hard to find products that are pigmented and super light for like really bright ultra white under eyes. So I really love this. It does say that it's sheer, and I would say that it is if you use it like a normal person, but for me, I really dig into it and I really press it under the eyes to give me that super illuminated look. So I use these two together. And this honestly also looks great as a blush if you're fair skinned. Like if you put it here, I have actual blush on, but I did put this and it gives like a really nice kind of skin tint to it. I know it's pink, but with like color theory and stuff, it looks different with different shades of skin and everything. So for some people, this is a super beautiful highlight that they put under their eyes, and it's that gorgeous pink highlight. I never really can do that. I have to stick with more of like the white kind of under eye highlight, but if you use like a banana powder under your eyes, if you like sort of the yellowy tones, definitely try out a pink under eye. It's so flattering. I love when girls do that. It's just gorgeous, and this is super inexpensive. So next up is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and it says Glow Booster for Radiant Skin, and I absolutely love this stuff. It is a little bit pricier. It's $17 here. It's probably like $14, $13 in the States. But I really think it's worth it. I think it gives the skin such a beautiful kind of look to it. It looks like your skin is hydrated, healthy, glowing, all of it. And it's really great even if you want to use it as like a base layer for under your foundation, if you want to have it come through and be really glowy, if you want to use this as a primer, if you want to use this as like a highlight, a tinted moisturizer. You can really build it up or just, you know, leave it as very minimal. Like I would say like from clean girl all the way to ultra glam, you know, you can use this. This is such a nice product to have in your bag. Next up is the foundation I like to use. I have the foundation and the concealer. This is from Hard Candy. They used to sell it at Walmart in the States. They don't anymore that I know of. Maybe they still have some products, but they used to have like a full line in the States, but I actually found it up here. I absolutely love Hard Candy. They have the best full coverage stuff. It's really inexpensive. I love it. They go really light with the concealers, and they have a great shade range, and they even have a white concealer, which is usually sold out when I go, but I've always had my eye on that. This is like the next bump up from that. But I love this brand. I really think they're great products. You know, just tried and true. I just love it. I love it. And if you use it with this is going to give you that glow that you want, and then this is going to give you that super coverage. So I really love the three of those together. You know, that's the thing with makeup is like, it's not usually like a one product does everything. It's more so like you kind of have to find what really works for you and for your skin and what kind of makeup you want to have and everything. And sometimes you have to mix products and try different brands and see like what really works for you. Next up is the concealer that I use. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Now this is not drugstore. This is something that you'd have to buy either from Amazon or for a little bit cheaper probably, or from Sephora. I think this is actually like $30 American, which is a lot. Like it's a lot for a product like this, but this is so worth it. This is so full coverage. It's so long lasting. A little bit goes a long way. This is like my makeup secret weapon. If I could only get one product from Sephora, which this is the one product I get from Sephora, it would be this. This is just, it can be a foundation, it can be a concealer. It's so hydrating. I know that they actually have a Liquid Glow concealer, and it reminds me a lot of this. This is just very thick. Like this is like tattoo covering, and I love doing the under eye and the face and everything. I just think it's just fabulous. So definitely recommend that. These are all tried and true products for me, things that I repurchase, all of that. Next up is my blush. This is by J Cat Beauty, and it's in the shade Lovey Dovey 107. And I've had this for a while. I've hit pan on it, but I absolutely love this. It's my favorite blush to just give me that rosy pink Barbie kind of flush blush. So, and they have all different kinds of shades and stuff, and I love J Cat Beauty. You can find them at Ulta, online or in person, and it's a super affordable brand through Ulta. They unfortunately don't sell it at like drugstores or Walmart. Next up is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. A mascara is a mascara to me. I don't believe in spending like $30, $40, $50 on designer mascaras. I think that they are like the one thing that you should replace every couple of months. Most powder things you can keep for a couple years. You know, foundation lasts about a year or so. It just depends, but mascara is something that you should get rid of like every 6-7 months, and just get cheap ones. Like this is great. They have all different kinds of wands. This one's like a medium size wand. I really love it, and it's a really cute pink color, and it's really inexpensive, and definitely just recommend it. I feel like mascara is just something that like if you build up like multiple coats with it, you get the super full lashes. If you want it really simple, just do one coat, get a thin wand, you know. Then I have the NYX Jumbo. This is like, I think, a multi-use face stick, it says, and it's in the shade Vanilla Ice Cream, and it's got like a frosty kind of color. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but it's frosty, and I love to put this in the inner corner of my eye. I love to also take a makeup brush and get it on there and then stipple it on the skin to give me kind of a glow. If once I've powdered, that, you know, glow from this kind of goes away. After I powder my face, I take one of my makeup brushes and I take this and I kind of, you know, buff it in, and it gives me that hydration again. And I love to open up the inner corner of the eye. I always do white eyeshadow, but then if I want to give it an extra boost, I use the Jumbo face stick from NYX, and I really love it. And oh my god, I've had this forever, and I'm not even close to finishing it, and I think it's like $8 or so. So this stuff is amazing. I absolutely love it. And they have all different kinds of colors. They have pinks, greens, blues, browns, everything, and not all of them are shimmery if you don't want that. Next up, for lips, I absolutely love Physicians Formula. I have 2 of these Diamond Plumper glosses. These are amazing. This is more of like a clear, and then this one has a rosy kind of pigment to it that you can sheer out or you can make more opaque. I love these. I feel like these are, I think, maybe $10 Canadian, so a little bit cheaper in the States, maybe $8. So it's affordable. It's not super affordable, but it's more affordable than Sephora. And I feel like this is just something that like I put on and you can immediately see the effects of it. And I think it's just really flattering. It looks very youthful to have full hydrated, you know, there's no cracks in your lips when you use this because it makes all the blood come to the surface, and it looks really smooth, and you get that kind of like lip filler look with this. And it lasts, I'd say, maybe 2 hours, and you just reapply and it comes back. So I really love these. I definitely recommend them. And if you're in the States, actually, they have one called the Lip Plumping Potion. This isn't that. This is the Diamond Plumper. But the lip Plumping Potion is even better than this. And it comes in a different tube and everything, but that's like the ultimate chef's kiss, like kissable pouty lips. Unfortunately, they don't sell that here. They only sell this line, so I have to work with what I can get. And then next up, I have for my lip liner, this is my favorite color to use. This is the Essence brand Soft and Precise Lip Pencil, and it's in the shade, let's see, I don't know if there is a shade on here, but it's just like a very dusty rose color. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's maybe like $2 on Ulta. Essence, I think they do sell in some stores, some drugstores like CVS or Walgreens might have Essence products. I absolutely love this. It's a traditional wooden that you sharpen and everything. And it's the closest for my lip color that looks like pinky but natural, and it gives you that really full kind of pout. So I absolutely love this, and I've bought like 6 of these, 7 of these. It's my favorite. Then I have a little sharpener, and this is just by Essence as well. And last but certainly not least, for lip colors that I have right now that I'm really loving, I have this Wet n Wild one, and it's in the shade Breeze, and the number is 531C. And again, that's the shade Breeze. And this is so beautiful. This is like just a super frosty, like, I don't know, it just looks so healthy and frosty. I love it for like the spring and summer. I think even for fall, this could be really beautiful. It depends like what you pair with it, but it's just really nice. I just love like shimmery, healthy, glowy kind of stuff, especially if you use a lot of powder like I do. Like, it's nice to build that shine back in. I have my brushes. I get these from Amazon. I don't believe in spending a lot of money on brushes. I really think that you can just get them from Amazon. This was like $10, and you get all kinds of, you know, different designs and shapes and everything you need. I use all of these. This is new, so I haven't used all the brushes yet, but like these are literally all I need. I don't need, you know, brushes from MAC or something. Like, I really feel like these are good quality. They don't shed, they do the job, and any brand on Amazon I think works really great for that. And then again, like these you can wash them a couple times, you could keep them for a year or less, 8 months, and then just get a new one, and it's $10, and it comes in this really cute little clutch. And I've used a lot of different brands. Of course, not all of them come with packaging like this, but I just really like this, and I think it's great. Definitely get your brushes from Amazon. And last but certainly not least is my eyeshadow palette that I use. This is the Lisa Frank one. I've had this, I think, for, I want to say maybe a year, 2 years, a little bit over that. I don't think with powders that you really need to, oh my gosh, it's like Inception. I really don't think that you need to, you know, get a lot of different eyeshadow palettes. I really think that you can just have one, and you can use that one, if it's a rainbow one, to do any kind of look that you want. So I think that, you know, just invest in a rainbow palette, and then you have all the colors that you would need. So that is all of my beauty secrets, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really happy to have done this video, just something light and fun, and I hope that I've given some helpful tips and tricks, And yeah, let me know what you guys love to use. Do you use any of these products? Let me know. Are you looking for any products in the comments? Like, I can always help give recommendations. I've used so much makeup. I've been wearing makeup since I was like 14 years old. So I have a little bit of expertise under my belt. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.